Esto es Imagen Empresarial y esta mañana está con nosotros vía telefónica Einar Gustafsson, el CEO de América y Europa de grupo Gong Cha. Einar, thank you very much for taking this call. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. Buenos días.
Buenos días, Einar. Please, first of all, talk to us about the group Gong Cha. What is the scope around the world?
Yeah, so Gong Cha is the premium leading bubble tea brand in the world. We are also growing very fast in Mexico under the leadership of our great master franchisee, Cristina Soto. We have an excess of 20 stores now and expect to double that next year. Bubble tea is basically at its core like an iced tea. Brewed fresh from actual tea leaves, in our case, no powders, etc. And then the signature item is the tapioca pearls that are made from the cassava root that are in the drink.
And how many stores do you have around the world?
We are now about over 1,600 stores and we'll be close to 1,700 by year end, all throughout Asia, and then in the Northern Hemisphere in Canada, US, Mexico, and we just signed up a great partner in Panama and have a few others in Latin America, and then there's England and a few others in Europe that will sign on by the end of the year.
Me dice Einar, que está con nosotros también en video, que GongCha es la marca premium de Bubble Tea, que es una suerte de té frío en el mundo. Aquí con Cristina Soto tienen 20 tiendas en nuestro país. Y bueno, básicamente el bubble tea es un té frío, pero que no es de polvos, digamos, es un té. Y además tienen las famosas perlas de tapioca. Actualmente en el mundo tienen 600 tiendas, pero planean cerrar en 700. Tienen obviamente en Estados Unidos, Canadá, en Asia. Están abriendo un acuerdo en Panamá y también en algunas otras partes de América Latina, en el Reino Unido. So, where is the company from? Where it was founded?
It was founded in the birthplace of bubble tea in Taiwan in 2006. That is really where bubble tea comes from, and we pride ourselves on retaining that authenticity and the high quality of the tea and the tapioca that we use in our product.
Le pregunto a Einar dónde fue fundada la compañía. Me dice que en la matriz del bubble tea, que es Taiwán, fue en 2006. Y bueno, pues a partir de ahí se ha fundado. Now, what is how do you compare it with a coffee shop? What is the attractiveness and the taste of the bubble tea in compare with a coffee shop? And I'm asking you because probably it can be some kind of competence. I understand that bubble tea is a category in itself, but what will you say about it?
Yes, I think in many ways it is similar, although there's a lot more variety that we have in our store, given the various teas and ingredients. You can create over 600 different combinations. I think it also appeals, given it's tea-based, it appeals to a younger generation of millennials, etc. And I often joke that, more mature people like ourselves, we go to Starbucks and are on Facebook, whereas the new generation goes to get bubble tea and goes on TikTok. It's just a different segment, I guess.
That's a good metaphor. Me dice Einar que le pregunto pues cómo se compara, por ejemplo, con una cafetería. Y me dice que, pues en el caso del bubble tea es mucho más variedad. Ellos pueden hacer 600 combinaciones y está centrado sobre todo en las nuevas generaciones. Me dice alguien de nuestra generación, digamos, alguien ya más grande, pues va a Starbucks y abre su Facebook, mientras que alguien más joven, pues va a Gong Cha y abre su TikTok, ¿no? Y nos habla, digamos, del segmento en el que está. So far, how has been the acceptance here in Mexico in the 20 stores? How has the Mexican consumer respond to the offer and to the arrival of Gong Cha and the bubble tea?
Very well. Phenomenal, actually. And Christina has done a great job of now being in numerous cities around the country. Like I said, going to open up close to 20 stores this year alone. We'll probably open up another 25 stores next year. All the stores are growing. Obviously, we were a bit delayed with COVID last year, but still held up pretty well. And in fact, Christina has also come up with some really nice local flavors like a mango chili that tries to combine some of the inherent characteristics of bubble tea with some of the local flavors, which has been very good. So yeah, we are very optimistic on Mexico and Latin America in general. We think it's a great fit with its flavor profile and our kind of very ambitious and robust growth plans for the future.
Me dice que Cristina, la persona que lleva a México, pues ha hecho un buen trabajo, ya tienen 20 tiendas, planean tener 25 tiendas para el próximo año y que incluso le ha dado un sabor local, por ejemplo, el mango con chilito, pues clave, sí, evidentemente en México, y dice que ven muchas oportunidades en México hacia adelante. How has been the strategy, besides mango con chile, which is a very good flavor, obviously, in Mexico, but what has been the strategy in order to advance more? And in terms of the next expansion, that is going to be 5 stores, what is that strategy in terms of make it visible for the Mexican market, the concept and the company?
Yeah, I think from a menu point of view, we in most of our stores, about 60% of the menu is what we call core menu, which tends to be quite consistent around the world. Then there's about 20% that are sort of seasonal specialties, and then 20% which are these local products like the mango chili. The other thing that's quite unique about our business is that we operate what is called a master and sub franchise model. So whilst Christina is opening up some of our own corporate stores, our model is very built upon enabling people who want to be their own bosses and entrepreneurs to sign up with the system and open their own store. Obviously, we as a corporate and Christina at the master level support them, help them get open, support them with marketing, training, product development, etc. But that way people get to grow their own stores and have their own business, which has been very successful for us. We've also had a great project with the Liverpool department store, with opening up some kiosks inside that and trying to adapt our model, which is very adaptable in terms of its footprint and size and equipment in order to fit into the various malls, department stores, etc., and various kiosks to fit the Mexican market.
Le pregunto cuál es la estrategia para crecer y me dice que, bueno, pues tienen un modelo de franquicia maestra y centrado obviamente en franquicias que las personas pues quieran ser sus propios jefes, tener su propio negocio, que además, bueno, pues están haciendo un acuerdo con Liverpool y eso les da flexibilidad en términos de que es muy adaptable el modelo que ellos tienen y finalmente, bueno, pues eso ayuda bastante. So far, how much has GongCha have invested in Mexico? And what is going to invest in the next year?
I think the total investment is probably about $3 to $4 million in the country in the various stores, and we'd like to see probably at least that, if not more, next year. So that investment is obviously from us and from Christina and the various sub-franchisees. And we're probably employing now, combined in all the stores, nearly 200 people. So I think it is great for the economy, both in terms of investment and employment, but also enabling, that dream of owning your own business and growing something on your own and having ownership of that, which is quite rewarding.
Le pregunto que cuánto han invertido, 3 a 4 millones de dólares me dice, esperan invertir lo mismo el próximo año, han generado 200 puestos de trabajo y bueno, pues esa sin duda, y lo dice, es una buena noticia para la economía. Einar, thank you very much for the interview, good luck and hopefully see you more often through the bubble tea. Thank you.
Gracias. Onward and upward. Thank you.
Thank you. Ahí escuchamos a Einar Gustafsson, el CEO de América y Europa de grupo Gong Cha.